Welcome back to TVB News. The worldwide safety saga over defective Samsung Galaxy Note 7 smartphones is getting worse. Here in Hong Kong, the Consumer Council has called on customers to stop using the phone immediately. The U.S. government safety agency has made the same appeal to customers, and Samsung has issued similar recommendations to its South Korean customers. Major airlines are also banning the phones from flights. Warnings follow reports that the flagship phone's batteries can catch fire during charging or normal use. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission is working on an official recall of the devices. Samsung voluntarily issued a recall last week for 10 markets and says it is expediting shipments of replacement phones. The government will test 2 brands of mooncakes after Macau authorities found cancer-causing chemicals in their samples. Health officials say the public will be notified if any problems are found. Anne-Marie Sim has more.
Undersecretary for Food and Health Sophia Chan said tests will be carried out on 2 brands of mooncakes after Macau authorities discovered samples containing carcinogenic substances. Mooncakes produced by local bakery Hang Hung Cake Shop and a hotel in Macau will be tested. Chan said more than 170 samples have already been tested and all have met local safety standards. She added that the government is concerned about the test results in Macau, so the Centre for Food Safety has taken some samples for more tests. If they find any problems with those samples, Chan said the public will be notified immediately because it concerns a food safety risk. Hang Hung Cake Shop, meanwhile, clarified that the products sold on the Hong Kong market have met local food safety standards. Experts noted that the substance found in the mooncake samples is commonly found in nuts. They said ingesting a large amount of the substance in a short period of time may lead to acute poisoning. Anne-Marie Sim, TVB News.
Turning now to a failed car bombing in Paris. Authorities say the plot was hatched by a group of French women. This includes one once engaged to men who've killed in the name of the Islamic State group. Police say by arresting the 3 women yesterday, they dismantled a terrorist cell linked to 3 attacks. They are the failed car bombing near Notre Dame Cathedral, the killing of 2 police officers near Paris in June, and the stabbing death of a French priest during Mass in July. The Paris prosecutor says the women admitted they were guided by Islamic State in Syria, whose goal includes turning women into fighters. Ahead of the 15th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, the U.S. Congress passed a bill to allow victims' families to sue the government of Saudi Arabia for damages. Fearing the move will upset their ally in the Middle East, President Barack Obama has promised to veto the bill. Despite objections from Saudi Arabia, the Senate passed the bill in May. The House of Representatives followed suit yesterday, 2 days before the 15th anniversary of the attacks, given 15 of the 19 hijackers who flew the planes that wreaked deadly havoc on 9/11 were Saudi nationals.
We can no longer allow those who injure and kill Americans to hide behind legal loopholes, denying justice to the victims of terrorism.
We must correct these erroneous court decisions so that anyone who facilitates a terrorist attack on our people can be brought to justice.
Mixed emotions were shared after the Obama administration cautioned that taking the Saudis to court would in turn allow foreign countries to sue the U.S.
We as a people should be more concerned about these victims of terror than we are about diplomatic niceties with other countries.
The bill will hamper cooperation from other nations because they may become more reluctant to share sensitive intelligence in light of the greater risk that such information may be revealed in litigation.
God bless America. On the steps of the U.S. Capitol, House Speaker Paul Ryan presided over a 9/11 commemoration ceremony.
We are not here to relive that tragedy. We are here to remember it and to honor its memory.
The New York City Police Department marked the 15th anniversary with a parade to honor the 23 officers it lost.
We're here to honor all our fallen brothers and sisters who perished on 9/11 and to honor the brotherhood that is existent in law enforcement community.
All this comes as the same flag raised in the smoking wreckage of Ground Zero was found after it went missing for over a decade. It's now on display at the National September 11th Museum.
All right, James, I see you have some tennis action for us.
Yeah, again, tennis and some great video. American pole vaulter has scaled new heights. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, it's going to be Novak Djokovic versus Stan Wawrinka in the U.S. Open final. Djokovic faced off against Frenchman Callum Monfils in one of these semifinals yesterday.